it's been a crazy year for Barcelona financially, as we all know. But when you hear news like this, and although I have a million things I have to say about Barcelona and its situation at the moment, when you hear that Kylian MBAPPE, a guy that was destined to play for Barcelona, I hope so, but play for Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, rejects them so openly, it is absolutely crazy news. And it's as simple as we've got to cover this. So let's just take a look at what happens in this whole entire situation. So Kylian MBAPPE has rejected Real Madrid and has said that he will be staying at PSG for another 3 seasons. In a Barcelona perspective, this means 2 things. Ousmane Dembele, who's been heavily linked with a move to PSG, might be actually staying at Barcelona due to this whole situation. And in addition to that, that means that La Liga will be a more competitive next year, because Kylian MBAPPE is not going to be joining a team that has already won La Liga in Real Madrid. So in terms of the Ousmane Dembele perspective, the whole reason that PSG were looking after a player like Ousmane Dembele was because he was French, he was a free agent deal, and PSG were looking to sign him as a replacement for Mbappe on that left wing or right wing position. But now that Kylian Mbappe has stayed at PSG, that means both those wings are vacant. And that means that they're both like completely full. So in that sense, it means that Ousmane Dembele doesn't really have a good team that he can go to other than Barcelona. So really at the moment, his only choice is to take that pay cut and stay at Barcelona, or go to some foreign country where he probably knows nothing about the country and actually do something like that. So this is what I think will happen. I think Ousmane Dembele will stay at Barcelona. I was pretty confident even before, but I think they will stay at Barcelona. Now, the other perspective that we have to look at is how this makes La Liga more competitive. Well, now that Kylian Mbappe has openly rejected Real Madrid have a front line of Rodrigo, Benzema, and Vinicius Jr. This is a good front line, obviously, but if we get Lewandowski and Rafinha, we can 100% compete with that, as we already have a lot of options. We also have a lot of depth in that front line as well. In terms of our midfield, if we do much better financially next season and have more leverage when it comes to who we can actually sign, we can actually sign a good DM like Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, or we can go and sign another player that could replace Busquets. Now, if we do that, we will have one of the best midfields in the world in Gavi, Pedri, and obviously the new DM. Already, we have an amazing midfield, as we're going to be bringing in players like Kessie. We already have De Jong, and we have a lot of options in that midfield. The only area we have to work on is that defense. And in defense, we have options like Koulibaly and players like that can come in and change that defense completely. If we do that, La Liga will be so competitive next year. And last season, I thought, oh my god, without Messi, we won't be able to compete for La Liga for many seasons. But now, with all the options, and with how the situation is at the moment around Lewandowski and Rafinha, if we sign both of those players, we will be competing head-to-head with Real Madrid next season. And not to forget Atletico Madrid, who will also strengthen. So it would be a proper 3-horse race in La Liga, and not this crazy 10-point difference that we're seeing at the moment. Kylian Mbappe not signing for Real Madrid in La Liga is just amazing overall as a Barcelona fan. But the one thing I am worried about is how crazy Florentino Perez is going to be this summer. You know, Florentino Perez loves a good Galactico signing. In 2018, we obviously got Eden Hazard, which didn't play out so well. And the plan was in 2021 that Kylian Mbappe would join Real Madrid. That plan didn't work. So in 2022, the plan was he'd sign with them on a free agent. But that also didn't happen, meaning that Florentino Perez is going to be absolutely crazy and be absolutely bonkers and sign crazy amounts of players. That is what will happen this summer. There will be a big signing for Real Madrid, and that is the only thing we have to be aware of. But if we do the signings that seems to be happening at the moment, then this could be happening. We could actually be competing with Real Madrid and be competing in Europe with a good young squad with a mix of experience and a lot of talent. So if you guys did enjoy this video and really did like Kylian Mbappe staying at PSG, leave that in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video, and catch you in the next one.